Hello, welcome to the class 12th Business Studies, Chapter 1. In this class, we will study the features of management. Features of studying anything are beneficial for us to answer the case study based questions being asked in the CBSE examination. While studying any chapter or while studying features of any concept, we should carefully read them, not just to attempt direct questions but also indirect questions, because studying the features highlight the studying the features make your concept about the uh, topic very clear, and you are able to identify, because in the question paper questions, case study questions, first of all you are asked to identify the concept in the question, and you will be able to identify the concept only if you have studied their features and properties carefully. So let's start with the features of management. After viewing this presentation, you will be able to identify the features of management and will answer the questions based on these topics. You will be ready to accept the challenges which are faced in our day to day life while managing any event or anything. First of all, it is called that management is a goal oriented process. Why? Because we know that management has certain functions to perform in sequence way. We have already studied that management is a process in which every manager has to perform certain functions like planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling, and these functions are not possible until we have very clear objectives to achieve. Okay, for example, if we have set our objective, then we, on the basis of those objective or to achieve those objective, we will make plan, and on the basis of those plans we will arrange for resources. On the basis of the resources, or on the basis of the post we will create, we will hire some staff for them, and when the staff of requisite qualification or the necessary qualification capable staff is recruited, then we have to guide them also, we have to communicate them, we have to motivate them, we have to lead them so that they may start action. And it after guiding them, when they have started to work, when they have started to produce, then we have to see then we are required to see whether the work is being done as per the desired standards, desired plan or not. And if the work is not done according to the plans or according to the desire, we deeply analyze why the plans were not as per the requirement. Now we know the causes of deviation, then we will analyze those deviations, and in the next cycle again we will make plan based on the deviations or reasons find out in the previous production cycle. So we can say, now the whole process was dependent upon what? The whole process was dependent upon the objectives we have set in advance. If we are not clear about our objectives, then what will happen? When, if one time we are trying to do something and suddenly we try to do some other thing, then it will just a wastage of resources and there is no output. Then it is called that management is all pervasive. Management is all pervasive means that management is required in every type of organization. Pervasive means it exists everywhere. Whatever type of organization it is, whether it is a government organization, a private organization, even a family, where a group of family member are working together for any type of work, for a family function, any type of organization, whether it is a profit or non-profit organization, we need management. You can analyze yourself when a marriage function is organized in the family. You will see that first of all we set our objective, we set our plans, we set our budget, we plan in advance how much expenditure is to brought expenditure is to be incurred on jewelry, on catering, or on different type of furniture or decoration, etc. And what type of decoration we need, what type of catering we need, what type of jewelry we will purchase, everything is defined in advance very carefully, and you see the care we take while deciding all these things. We search internet, we see our constraints, while remaining our constraints we set these plans, and then we make we do other functions like organizing, arrange for the resources, think about the person who can do these jobs for us better than others. Then we will contact that person, we will request them to help us, then we will guide that person how what we exactly want to do, and then we will see that everything is going on correctly, and in this way that the whole family function becomes successful. And if we are not clear about what to purchase, how to purchase, then what will happen, we will go to the market and come back without taking anything. So for doing any type of work, for doing any type of organization, we need management. Management is required for lower level or higher level management, for everyone. But it is that the intensity of the function may differ for different levels of management. Then it is said that management is multidimensional, means a manager has to be very careful. He has to manage first of all the people. He has a group of people with whom he has to take work from them. Then he has to see he has to manage the work, because in the organization there are different types of work, and it is the duty of the manager that all the work are done on time with due care. Then management of operations, some certain strategic event he has to perform, and he has to see that all the operations, all the special responsibilities assigned to him are being fulfilled properly or not. As you can see that in the management of work, all organization exist for performance of some work, and to perform these work different types of tasks are to be needed. And in the morning, on daily basis, a manager has to see what type of work are to be completed today, what type of routine work, what type of special work are to be completed today, and he makes a schedule and assign those work to different person. And it is not so कि all the works are equally important or they require equal care, but no work should be neglected. Then in the same way, the organization is a group of people. These people are from different background, they join the organization with different types of needs. Their attitude towards the work may differ, their motivation level may be differ. So a manager has to see that all the people are working together with coordination with each other. He has to see that he has to take advantages of their strength and avoid their weaknesses. According to their strength, he has to he give them work, he motivate them, he try to take everybody with himself, so that contribution of each and every worker is in the work. In the same way, he has to manage the operations, because manager may have every manager has some higher level to him who assign it रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जो टॉप लेवल मैनेजर्स हैं उनको शेयर होल्डर्स की तरफ से रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ मिलती हैं, गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ मिलती हैं, उनके टाइम अलग टाइप के चैलेंजेस टाइम टू टाइम आते हैं. उसी तरह से एवरी टाइप ऑफ मैनेजर, वेदर इट इज़ मिडल लेवल मैनेजर और फर्स्ट लाइन मैनेजर, एवरी मैनेजर हैज़ टू फेस सम टाइप्स ऑफ challenges, and he has to see that all these challenges are being faced by him successfully. So he has to keep eye on everything at the same time: management of work, management of people, and management of operations. Then we can say that management is a continuous process. As we already know that management is a process: planning, organizing, again same 5 functions, series of 5 functions which are to be performed by the manager continuously. Now we cannot say that this is the first function and this is the last function. As soon as the first cycle of production is completed, the first function becomes the last function, or we can say that last function becomes the first function, because on the basis of previous experiences and records, the manager makes further plans. He can once after making plans, a manager cannot sit relaxed. Why? Because the plans have to be changed according to the changing situation. He has to see that everything is going correctly. ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि सारा काम खराब होने के बाद ही he is taking corrective measure. He will supervise the work. He will appoint some persons who are supervising the work being done, and will take report from them. Side by side he will take the corrective actions, and when the whole work is completed, he will try to take corrective action as the work is going on. But after completing the work also, he will take some reports, and on the basis of those reports, on the basis of analysis of the past performance, he will make plans for the next cycle. So we can say that, and then the whole process of management starts again. As we can say that every function become the first function in the next cycle. Now we can say that management is a dynamic function. Dynamic means the management, once plans are made or any decision is taken, it is never final. Why? Because while taking decision, the management has to see the environmental factors. Environmental factors means different types of forces which are putting pressure on the manager. For example, while taking any decision, the manager has to see the government policies, the legal environment, or different types of laws which are putting some constraint while taking decision, or see the employees, see about the workers, about the competitors, etc. So we can say that management is a dynamic function. Now management is an intangible force. Intangible force in the sense that the manager has to the management cannot be seen, it can be only felt by the success or failure of the organization. We cannot see that this is management, look at this management. No, the management can be felt only with the good management, or if there is no chaos, there is growth in the organization, we say that there is management. And if we are seeing any type of chaos, any type of ambiguity, or any decline in sale, decline in profit, then we say that there is no management. Management can be either be successful or be failure. There are two extremes of the managers. So we can say that he is a successful manager, or we can say there is a failed manager, or we can say that there was good management and there was bad management. So the management can be felt only, it cannot be seen. Now on the basis of the previous of the lecture of the video you have seen, we can discuss two case studies. First case studies is about a sales manager of chocolate factory. Neeraj, the sales manager of a very famous manufacturing company, chocolate manufacturing company, was worried about the declining sales of the chocolate in the northern region of Delhi. After analyzing, he came to know that many of his salesmen were not satisfied with the incentives being given to them, so were seeking for the job in some competitive firm. It was festive season and the company has already built up stock of chocolates based on their past year record of sales. To increase the sales, he reduced the production level to avoid overstocking of chocolates, announced a bonus for the employees for the festival, and make some special gifts packs. So, packs of chocolates, as well as announce some scheme for the retailers. From the above case study, which feature of management is identified? Explain the feature in detail. Now, second question is, if his decisions prove successful, then which feature of management will be identified from the success of organization? Now, first answer to the first question will be management is multidimensional. How? Management, in the case study we saw that he has to manage the regular work of the organization because he is decreasing the production level so that there may not be overstocking. Okay, then he is managing the people here to motivate the people to work. He announced bonus for the workers, and he has to manage the operation because he has to prepare for the festive season which is arriving. So we can say that management is multidimensional. Second answer is I have already given. Then third is management is intangible. If the organization is successful, then nobody will see the things to happen. Everybody will see whether the chocolates have been sold or not. What was the sales record of the chocolate? He has just given the instructions, and if his instructions work, then he will be called a successful manager. And if his decisions are not successful, he is not able to increase the sales, then he will be called a failed manager. Okay. Then case study 2. In this case study, Rehana is a production manager. He set the target of producing 1000 kilograms of pickles during the coming month, for which she arranged for the raw material. She employed some women from the locality and gave them in hand training. She guided them about the manufacturing and packaging. Later on, she found that the pickles were not as tasty as she has planned. So she find out the reason behind it. She found that the processed spices purchased from the market and being used in the pickles were not fresh and hygienic. So for the next cycle of production, she planned to process spices in the factory itself. Now question is, which features of management is being highlighted in the above case study? Explain any other two features of management. Which values are being shown by Rehana in producing pickles? Now, answer to the first question is that management is a continuous process. You saw that she, first of all, management is a process. You saw she planned, then she organized the raw material, then she trained the employees, then she guided them to do the work, then she controlled, she find out the reasons for deviation, and then she again made plans for the next production cycle. So what you saw, that management is a continuous process. The Rehana has to continuously work to get the work done. And now you can answer to any other feature as you have learned. Then values being shown in the question are women empowerment, because all the ladies are doing entrepreneurship. The business is being started by the women entrepreneurship, so we can say that there is women empowerment. Removing unemployment, उसने वहाँ से unemployed ladies को collect किया है, local ladies को, so there is removing unemployment. Then she is concerned for the customers also, because she is saying that the pickles should be of good quality and good taste.